All right, Conrad here, and we just had a great event with Aldon Baker here at the Rockwell Training Facility. And the coolest part about all this is that it was standing room only. I mean, did you see the line out there with this View antioxidant scanner?
Yeah.
And like I was telling you, most people had a really low antioxidant level.
Yeah.
So it makes the case for some of the Monavie products.
Exactly, and that's the big key is when you actually see how bad, when you think you're actually good, how bad your internal health really is. And then you tie in, well, what's the whole purpose of having these products to bring up those antioxidant levels and get that all right. And then obviously the use of the View, the scanner, is huge. I mean, no one else has that to show you how the internal health is going. So for sure, I think that's the biggest thing of the evening is getting people to understand, firstly, internal health is important. What are they lacking and how do they measure that?
Now, Aldon, you're obviously one of the most respected trainers in Supercross, and there's many reasons why. That's why so many people were here tonight.
Right.
I think the main thing though is one of the things that separates guys like you from other trainers is that you guys don't just look at a person and say, hey, you're in great shape. You look at internal health.
Exactly.
And you talked about the fact of supplements and that they help with even in your best day. I mean, it's hard to eat right. And
exactly.
So you've been using the Monavie juices for almost, you said, a decade, right? And so we always talk about 4 ounces a day is equivalent to 15 servings of fruits and veggies as far as antioxidants.
Exactly.
What have you seen by using the products that's been maybe a couple of things that say, you know what, I'm going to continue to use these products?
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing, like you said, is we're not covering all the bases with getting enough of the good nutrition in. We know that. We know that it's not even capable firstly with what's out there, and also with our lifestyle, the amount of what we have on our plate due to training and travel and everything else. So covering our bases with the Monavie and obviously getting in all those antioxidants, and the simplest way that could be possibly done with such a high level of antioxidants going in. That's why I started with Monavie, was all to make sure that I'm covering my bases with all my guys, that they are getting enough to make sure that they're recovering well, that their internal health and the whole system and nutritional part is covered.
Are we having fun?
It's been fun. I mean, I'm surprised at how many people really actually are so into it and they're actually willing to learn, which is great. And also take that step on understanding how do they measure that, how do they get better in that area. So that's been phenomenal. Yeah, it's been awesome.
Awesome. Once again, this is Conrad Padilla from the world famous Rockwell facility, and we're with the very famous legend and trainer in Supercross, Aldon Baker.